Do, people? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Jones, the original, the NBIC, the next Bantu in charge. Want to give all praise and glory to the heavenly ones, for they are worthy to be praised. Want to give a shout out to all those that's been tuning in, subscribe, support, and sharing, positive, negative, doing the whole shebang. Listen, man, all of this would not be done if it wasn't for you guys. So, of course, you guys deserve your flowers. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Round of applause for that. Yes, sir. And as you can see, I purchased a new mic. Got the Shure SMV, BSM, whatever. So it's a pretty good mic, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give my review on it. For you guys that's listening outside, I hope you know the audio is good. And please leave your feedback. Put your comments like, nah, this joint fire or nah, this joint trash. Whatever it may be, just let me know. Just know I spent 400 and change for this joint right here. So it better work. You feel me? But yeah, man. I know I've been gone for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I left you guys with a few podcasts for you to watch. You know what I'm saying? The latest episode was titled "You Gotta Take It in Order to Make It in the Industry." You know, Cat Williams opened the door and exposed a lot of things that I've been speaking about for the last I don't know how many years now. But I'm glad that you guys are able to understand what goes on in the industry, that is really not what you think it is. And I mainly did this for the youth, you know what I'm saying, the up and coming youth, you know what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter the level of entertainment, whether you in sports, whether you in music, whether you a journalist, whether you a newscaster, no matter what it is, you have to go through those procedures in order to make it. So please tune in, subscribe, support, share it with your family. You know what I'm saying? It's a good vibe, it's a good feel, music playing in the background. You know how I do, man. I miss to keep my foot on these heathens, he girls, and he the nice next, man. But yeah, man, I had to come on today, right? Because for those that don't know who I am, like I said, you don't know the full history about me. And I'm only repeating this because I got over 40,000 new subscribers. So I definitely want you guys to be a part of my life, you know what I'm saying, and understand who I am, where I came from, and how I made it this far, right? Right. I'll talk about the street life and experience and what I had to overcome with that. But for those that don't know who I am, right? Prior to me doing what you guys see me doing now, as far as speaking biblical truth, I once was a part of an organization. Not gonna give it no clout, but I once was a part of an organization, and this organization um did good, showed a lot of bad, and we drifted apart, right? There was mandates, should I say, that was required for me to do, ultimatums, should I say. And me being the man that I am, took her to the condo pronto, half Indian, I called the Tonto. Me being me, I don't subscribe to, ultimatums. Never been in my character, never been in my DNA. I don't know, I don't even do that for the white man, let alone I'm gonna do it for the black man. You feel me? So long story short, I went about my business. Once was a part of these organizations, and here and there, what I'm saying, I speak to a few individuals. Now, prior to my departure, I decided to start my own channel, right? And even before I departed, I brought this idea to one of the teachers at the time, and the teacher told me that this wasn't something I should be doing, and that they wouldn't come on the show because you know, I gotta establish myself first. And it wasn't even in that type of time, I brought it to the attention to just basically let it be known, like, look, I'm about to do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? Not going against what you guys are doing, but I really wanna, what I'm saying, reach out to the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like reach out to the real ones, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the teachers that connects with the elderly. Me, I connect with anybody that's from the streets. If you know me and you can see it in my eyes, you can tell like, all right, nah, this, I'm from where you from, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see how I talk? I ain't talking like TD Snakes, Creflo take all your dollars. You heard? I'm from where you from. I'm from the Ave, Brooklyn raised. You feel me? But long story short, maybe a little longer. One of the brothers reached out to me, you know, gave me sent me a video of things in the past saying, "Yo, we miss you." Boom, 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 boom. Long story short, I said, it's cool, it's all love, but you know what I'm saying, you chose religion over your brother. That's how the conversation, started. You know what I'm saying? I usually, when the brother texts, I usually just disregard it. You know what I'm saying? I say two things and disregard it. But today I just felt compelled to just say, I don't know, maybe Mama Love was in me and wanted me to tell the brother this. So I gave the brother some information, right? And leading into the information that I was telling him, it led to him telling me that he said in the notion of, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't even think you guys, the things that you guys are bringing out, you guys are not in the spirit. Now, my reply was, which the reason why I did this live, my reply was, what spirit? I don't recall me having to be in anybody's spirit, right? And what I mean by spirit is, when our Savior was alive, what was he doing? Was he putting a spirit in people, or was he casting out spirits? And when he cast out the spirit, what did he tell the person who got the spirit cast out to do? He told the individual to sin no more, right? So that was the message that was given on to the people as long as the Savior lived. Now, out of nowhere, after the Savior dies, we are now given with a new teachings that told us that we have to be in the spirit. So this is the question that this is what the brother said, and I decided to come on alive and address it. So are the Bantu people in the spirit? And to answer that question to you and to anyone, anybody that's following, anybody that's tuning in, whether it's today, tomorrow, next month, next year, anybody that's tuning in, the answer to that is absolutely not. What? No, we're not in no spirit. Okay? To be in a spirit is to be overtaken by demons. Let me say that again. To be in the spirit is to be overtaken by demons. And when I told the brother that, the brother decided to end the conversation because the things that I said kind of make sense. No, not kind of. It does make sense because that's exactly what happened. Okay? We are not supposed to be in no spirit because the spirit was already given unto you in creation. Let me say that again. The spirit was already given unto you in creation. Now, when the word says the spirit of truth in you, that was basically telling you that you was a man of truth through the deceptions, whether it's through religion, whether it's through the worldly lust. It took that truth away from you. Remember, you were made in their likeness, in their image. So their likeness in their image is something that you will be a complete carbon copy, follow, doing, etc. What's bound on earth is bound in heaven, right? It's society that removed the truth from us. Because guess what? I'm gonna hit you with a bombshell. The society that we live in, it was a society that was created and put together off lies. And we know this. So to have the spirit of truth is to gain the connection back to your creator, to gain the connection back to your ancestors. That is what the spirit of truth is. We do not operate in a spirit of humility or in a spirit of being in the fruits of the spirit. The fruits of what spirit? What fruit? I'm not no fruit cake. I don't need anything with the word fruit associated with me because there's nothing sweet about me. Just like there's nothing sweet about you. Don't you think too much of that sweet flavor, that sweet Kool-Aid is the reason why we're still suffering. We can't move because we are mentally obese. We can't function because we have been sweetenized. We have become sweeteners. We have become diabetic, A1 diabetic, A2 diabetics, and we don't even see that because we allow individuals like Paul, who is a self titled apostle, meaning nobody, you can't find me. Where did our big brother ordain him to be an apostle? Never. You cannot tell me he went to reach out to him after the man was dead and gone. You got to make that make sense. If he wanted you to be a part of his ministry, he would have already did that from the beginning. He tells you that in the book of John, chapter 17, where he says, Father, you brought those that you wanted me. You brought them to me. So why didn't the Father bring Paul or Saul to him? Okay. And why was his name changed? Huh? What current events happened in his life that he needed his name changed? Again, anybody that played a prominent role in all religions had to get their name changed. So you still don't see the story. So yes, we are absolutely not in nobody's spirit because the spirit of truth, the spirit of our creators, the spirit of our ancestors is already in us. It was detached from our disobedience. When you become disobedient, you operate in a space of lies, confusion, deception, similar to what Satan did. So when you operate in lies, how can the truth be a part of you? Right? Right? When you following the very same people that our Savior exposed in John chapter 8, verse 44, when he said, verbatim, you are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. For he was a murderer from the beginning. He strived not in truth because there's no truth in him. So if there's no truth in him, that means that the Father don't dwell in him, just like the Father does not dwell in the devil's children. Okay? So when somebody tells you that you're not in the spirit, you need to tell them absolutely not. Of course, the Bantus is not in the spirit. Why do we need to be in the spirit when we are by nature godly people? By nature, we are godly people. We grew up with the spirit in you. Every time you open your eyes, there's a spirit that woke you up. He woke you up. When you read the book of when you read the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 2, he said what? He put his spirit onto the waters. That means while he was creating the world and everything around it, he installed the spirit. And guess what? He breathed life, the spirit, into you, and out came you from the dust of the ground. Out came you, brother man. So when you hear brothers and sisters talk the foolishness about not being in the spirit, you're absolutely right. Because I'm not supposed to be in the spirit. I'm supposed to gain this biblical strength and power and understanding and connecting to our heavenly ones and remove the spirit from our people. Ask yourself this question, guys. How many of us are in this spirit and look at the condition that we are in? How many of us are in this spirit and the spirit forbids you from moving, stop you from questioning, stop you from becoming an authoritative figure and an authoritative person? So let's imagine here we are, we at war, and you telling me that I need to be in a spirit of humility. I need to be in the spirit of love, peace, joy. Meanwhile, the whole world is in the total opposite. So basically, I'm just supposed to be just relax, be calm, everything is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine, and you just remain in the spirit, and everything is gonna be cool. Who gave you this story? Who gave you this story? Who gave you this story? Don't worry. I'm gonna bring out the lesson for Paul. Or should I say Saul? I will bring it out. Don't worry. It will come. It will come. And a lot of you guys will be upset. A lot of you guys will be frustrated. A lot of you guys will be pissed off. But listen, the truth had no filter. The truth was never meant to taste good. That's why I said, How can I be in the spirit when the spirit makes you sweet? I don't want to be in no fruit. Fruits is sweet. I don't want what am I gonna be? The watermelon? Huh? The cantaloupe? Huh? There's no room for being sweet in a situation that requires us to be warriors, require us to be men, require us to be kings, require of us to be children, right? Even milk, natural milk, breast milk is not even sweet. So how are you now telling me that we need to be in the fruits? Fruits of what? So I had to answer the brother and let the brother understand. You understand? I had to let him know, like, look, fam, I'm never going, I'm never gonna go back. You don't have to worry about that. I'm never gonna go back to any organization. I'm never gonna step foot into any church. Okay? Church is a rest haven for demons. Circe, look it up. Okay? I'm not gonna bow down to no Christos. Okay? Look that up. I'm not gonna call on no Jesus. Look that up. Not doing none of that no more. All of that was deception. All of that was deceive. All of that was that sit still doctrine that Lucifer and his handlers have been displaying upon black and brown people for the last, I say, 2,000 years. And here we are, through all this being in the fruits, we have yet made any progress as people. We have made any progress as people. Yes, the struggle is going to be real. Yes, the fight is going to be tough. But the reason why it remains tough is because we are not unified or have yet to come together for a common cause. Every single person got their own belief and own perspective. Everybody's following some level of doctrine, right? Somebody's following some doctrine. And the brother also said that there's Bantu doctrine, and I had to tell him, I said, I'm not, I said, listen, fam, to have a doctrine is to also have a religion. He says, nah, bro. He says doctrine is teachings. So my reply then, I said, let me ask you a question. Did Abram give Isaac a doctrine? You see, these titles and these things come around after slavery, bro. This is what religion do. Religion makes you have a rebuttal for everything, but can never answer the common sense questions. See, there's always an answer and a question and a response to a confused, because everything that we have been taught is a confused teachings. So when I say, nah, bro, I don't subscribe to no religion, bro. I don't follow no doctrine. See, when you put doctrine with what's being taught, you put us in a box like, look, that's their own teachings. That's that. No, fam. What I'm talking about is a way of life. Now, am I saying what I'm bringing forth is 100% accurate? Absolutely not, because there's a whole lot of plagiarism. But every day, every month, every year, every second, every minute, every hour, we're gaining more and more information to gather information to know exactly who we are. Right now, it's just common sense. We know we're not supposed to steal. We know we're not supposed to kill. The problem, the biggest struggle for us is worshiping other gods, bowing our knees to other gods. That every god that came into our realm, or should I say our space, is always a god that has absolutely no association with black people. And because we changed the name, and because we changed the image, because we changed the thought, we are still under the hypnosis and not understanding that this information that's being told to us is literally a deception information to keep us in the condition, in the mental space that we are in. Okay, we have been spiritually raped, and we continue being raped by the masters, and we not doing nothing about it. All we doing is being rape victims. We are all rape victims, and we're trying to show people that I'm closer to my freedom of rape than you are. Meanwhile, you're gonna go home tomorrow and probably get raped. We are spiritually raped, guys. This is what's going on. What you want me to do? What you want me to tell you? These are the things that's happening. These are the things that we dealing with. These are the obstacles that we got to overcome. The problem is that you guys don't want to overcome it because you guys like being spiritually raped. And then these spiritually rape organizations that was created by Satan are then even raping your pockets. You're supporting these people's lifestyle and their wives and their children. Meanwhile, you're struggling just to keep the lights on, struggling to keep the doors locked, struggling to keep the gas in the car. It's a struggle. Every single one of us is struggling. But the only people that's not struggling is the people that created these organizations. Nobody don't see nothing wrong with that. Nobody don't see. Wait, hold on. Wait. So let me give every single member $500 just to help them go through whatever they're going through. It may not be much, but as a shepherd for you, my job is to provide you with enough money to help you stay on your feet, stay afloat, stay above water. I know times is hard, but as a church, as an organization, as a so-called nation, we're supposed to take care of each other. Where's the taking care of? And brothers get mad at me because I bring stuff like this to the light. I say things in the notion of, okay, so we all so-called Hebrew Israelites, and we all believe in God, and we all supposedly following the ways. Why can't we reason together and call on the actual name that was given? These brothers got 15 different versions. So they just say the Exodus was to occur. If it was to occur, who are you guys going to call on? When it's time to pray, who are you guys going to call on? Which name is he going to be responsible? Excuse me, which name is he going to respond to? Is he going to respond to Yah? Is he going to respond to Yahweh? Is he going to respond to Yahweh? Is he going to respond to Ahaya? Is he going to respond to Yahweh? You know what I'm saying? All these names. Which one is he going to respond to? Is he going to respond to Jehovah? Is he going to respond to Lord? Is he going to respond to Abba? Is he going to respond to Father? Like, what name is he going to respond to? And if you guys don't have that and you guys been doing your so-called studies for how many years and you can get that together, what honestly makes you think that you're going to be able to stand together? You guys will fall and you guys are falling. And I told the brother that. I said, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, I would never go back. Yo, watch. Listen, the whole world is watching the fall and the demise and the destruction of all these religions that was in our face for the last 400 years. All these religions are starting to be exposed, just like all these celebrities are starting to be exposed. See, you guys don't know what's going on in this world. The heavenly ones is forcibly removing these chains off you to the point where you're left to make a decision. Remember, the word says nobody, until the word gets spread to the four corners, nobody's going to be held guiltless. Because when that time comes and he says, yo, I did this for you and you still rejected me. I gave my hands out to you. You still rejected me. So when that time comes, I'm going to mock you in your calamities. This is what's going on. You can read that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23. When you seek him, he's going to mock you. Now, this is the perfect time for brothers and sisters to be seeking. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Son is what? Son is over here dealing with little boys? What? Son is over here laundering money? What? Son is over here raping the people for the money? What? Son is driving what? Son living in what? Son is taking trips over what? Meanwhile, we trying to survive out here in the hood. Dudes is out living in the suburbs, people. Quiet neighborhood. No crackheads on the corner, no drug dealers, no nothing. Peaceful. Meanwhile, you gotta come out your house and you gotta hurry up and move. You gotta move militant. Come on, guys. I can't make this stuff up. And I'm not saying, listen, and I'm not saying this to discredit individuals. I'm saying this to make brothers and sisters understand that the times that we are in, everything is going to be exposed. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is, it's going to come to light. And if you're not in a space of correcting that or just be like, yo, my bad, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed. Facts. So I just wanted to just leave that there. And again, please, tell me about the mic. Let me know how it sound like. If it's cool, calm, and collective, Yukon or the Lexus, hustlers and heathens and Hebrews gotta respect it. You heard? Let me know how it feels. If it sounds good, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna continue. You know what I mean? 400 and change, you heard? And this joint better work. You see, I got the red top and all that, man. You know what I mean? But I digress, man. We not in nobody's spirit, fam. And I'm saying this out of love. So if you ever do watch this video, just know that everything that I'm saying is out of love. I'm not saying this out of out of space of hate. I'm not saying this in a space of being disrespectful. I'm saying this in a space for you to understand. Like, yo, fam, everything that you have been told has been a lie, bro. That's just it. That's just it. Everything. 12 tribes chart lies. The name of our creator lies. The language that was spoken lies. The name Hebrew. Hebrew did not come from Eber. That is a lie. It came from Harutu. Haritbu. Okay? That's where it originated from. I'm reading the books. I'm reading the books. Okay? I'm reading it. All right? Got this just yesterday. Okay? I'm reading it. Okay? So you guys know that this ain't no walk in the park. Pull this book out. Okay? All right? Pull this book out. Okay? Two versions. Okay? And of course, you guys know about this book right here. All right? Everything is in arm's reach. Everything is in arm's reach. Because like I said, that we have been lied to so much. The distractions, the confusion, the deception, everything has been lied to us so much. Like, it's very important, and it's very important, and it's very important, and it's very important that we do the due diligence in finding this truth, bro. I cannot give my children no more lies. I got my little man who turned 9 months yesterday. I got my little mans, and my little mans need to know the truth. I gotta give him truth. I gotta make him connect with his actual culture. I don't want my culture being told to him, or the culture being learned, or I'm gonna learn my culture from the eyes of individuals that don't look like me. I have to do the due diligence, and I'm trying, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get it done, right? Wow, it's crazy. Look at this. I don't know if you guys could see this. Harlem murder. Victims found shot dead inside a car was a reputed drug dealer. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Continue supporting. Um, we're gonna get this truth together. I want everybody to be a part of this journey. If you're black and brown, you got work to do. If you're a European, and you find it in your heart that that the Bantus need salvation, that nah, son, they've been violated for too long. Let me help them out. If you want to give help, we don't want your donations. We don't want your money. We want the privilege. We want to be able to have access because of your complexion, right? We need you to go inside these libraries, go inside these places, and get these information and help us. You will be rewarded at the end. You will be granted mercy. The word tells you that's going to happen. So I advise you guys to help. If not, then just Just get out the way. Let us do what we do best, and hopefully we'll be in the kingdom. And that kingdom is the Holy Land. That Holy Land is Africa. Hey, man. For those that don't know who I am, man, like I said before, I am Mr. Keep My Foot. You hear me? My foot on you heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Father, say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.